The show is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Luis Severino is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
First delivery to him on the way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I really like what Justin Bour does for this team. He hit 9 home runs last month. There was a period where he just caught fire. He got into a nice groove and started launching baseballs. And he hasn't lost that home run stroke yet.
Striding into the box, Cole Calhoun, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face. And the pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. Striding in, Mike Trout, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And now a pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Just getting started here in the Bronx. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Sanchez gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Andrew Heaney gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
The 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, he makes the stop. He's up with it. The throw. Hey now. So an excellent play at second base for a team that's done well defensively all year, as we take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team fielding percentage. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Here's big Aaron Judge. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0 is a ball high and inside.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. High and deep to right center. Calhoun looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 8 home runs and 21 driven in. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
1-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton now looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
2 out, nobody on. Smoke on the ground, left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. Now 1-0 Yanks. Into the box now, Justin Upton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's just 2 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Count now a ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-1 on its way. Line hard to the left side. Foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21, some guys figure it out at 30, some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who's come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting seventh, third baseman number 7, Zach Kozar.
Stepping in, Zach Kozar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the belt, the pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Upton on third with 2 out. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The 2-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Miguel Andujar.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the line. Kozart has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you When you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
In now, Torres, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He'll enter play with that average at a sterling .331. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. Rounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. One and one, the count to Clint Frazier.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2 misses off the plate.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
2 out with the man at first. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Frazier at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike to count to Tulo now. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the run with third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that's over. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Set, and the 3-1 pitch, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in for his second at bat, Aaron Judge. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We played 2. It's now 2-0 New York. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Sent on the ground out to second. Torres right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
First delivery to him on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Angels are gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. At the plate, Luke Voigt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here's the pitch. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Stanton flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Stanton stands at first with 1 out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses, ball one. A runner on first with two away. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Outside, 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three. Torres would be next. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in safely. Two out with the man at first. And a full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with two outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave one, but they're on top 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Cole Calhoun. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Frazier going back at the track. This one's down. It's the first hit for the Angels, and it's going to be extra bases. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the fourth with a leadoff triple. So there goes the no-hit bid as they finally get their first knock of the game.
Better late than never, huh? It was a memorable first hit, too. I thought maybe he was going to be content to stop at second, but no way. He barrels into third with a triple. Maybe that wakes up the dugout, too.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Justin Upton. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First offering on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. One run, just one hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
One out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for route number 2. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Two gone now for the Angels in the fourth, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Fouled away. Popped high in the air. Voigt is under it, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 2 and the Angels 1. Digging in to try it again. Torres comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 25.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Two and 0 pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
The 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. So leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Simmons on to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Tulowitzki swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We played 4 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the Angels 1. Digging in, Justin Bour. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The first baseman, number 33, Justin Bour.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Now to the plate, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. 5th inning. 2-1 our score. Fly ball out toward left center field. Frazier sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Captain, Jonathan Lucroy.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. One run, just one hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Into the corner and slicing foul. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Frazier is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. It was a walk in his last trip.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Good time now to check out the Angels Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. Changeup in for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Luke Voigt. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Line drive to left. Upton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Digging in now, David Fletcher to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, and they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Popped him up. Tulowitzki is calling for it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Frazier on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Two out, nobody on. And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Our score remains 2-1. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a walk in his last trip.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. The relay throw. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Noah Ramirez enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. One there on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Calhoun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One hit's all they get. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Angels 1. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Now batting, Mike Trout. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the windup all game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Here's Albert now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One strike to Pujols. And that one just missed outside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 to 1-2 now. Upton, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Ready once again, Justin Bour. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece of it at 98 as this is fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. So it's a two-run homer for Justin Bour. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Angels move out to a 3-2 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now batting, third baseman, Zach Kozak.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart.
No balls and a strike to count.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's given the Angels a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, and after the second home run, you could just sense that he spent. Poor body language. He's been grinding, and I just think he's worn out. We'll see if he can make a change in a hurry.
Up next for the Angels, catcher, Jonathan.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Three and 0 now. Three runs already home here. That one's in there. 3-1. The 3-1. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Zach Britton takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. He's set, and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped high in the air. Voigt is there. And that's the third out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. Cam Bedrosian gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Cam Bedrosian.
Leading off the inning, Torres, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Standing in now, Clint Frazier, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. So a full count now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1, here's the pitch. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Fouled off. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. From the stretch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. The 0-1. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Now another 0-2. Popped him up. Voigt in foul ground. He's got it one away.